Pens lose 5-3 of the final to the Minnesota Wild on Marc-Andre Fleury night in Pittsburgh. Let's talk about it for a brief moment. By the way, if you like this, make sure you check out soon the Pens World Order podcast. So, Pens lose 5-3 of the final to the Minnesota Wild on a night where they are back home after a road trip to the Western Canada. Did not go very well for the black and gold. And the Minnesota Wild, while they are no slouches, by the way, this could be a good chance for the Bears. Could be a good chance for the Pens to be able to, get back into some things. You've lost 5 straight. You gotten points in one game. You're falling behind in the division rather fast. So a lot of you know my philosophy is get points now, get good later. Because you're going to need to get points. And quickly. And tonight was a game, while you had the emotion behind it, you needed to win this. And yes, Marc-Andre Fleury before the game, he got all the accolades. He got all the videos. He got all the clapping and all the signs. And that's nice. After the game, standing ovation. One last skate. Taps his teammates. That's great. We still got a hockey game to play. And I'm watching this, and I'm like, okay, because I did a live stream on Hockey Podcast Network, wondering how this is going to go. And I was able to see that the Pens actually got on the board first. That Valtteri Puustinen on the power play just walks off the boards, fakes out a wild defenseman, and goes into the net and beats Marc-Andre Fleury 5-hole. Very nice. Is very nice. And it's 1-0 Pittsburgh, and everyone's loving it. Great job. Few minutes later, Rickard Rakell, who's on the first line, Malkin's got moved up to the first line because Brian Rust is on injured reserve. Lol. And this is a line that's really working. Rakell, I may have knocked him getting an extension or even brought over from Anaheim, but my goodness, has he worked. Malkin looked pretty good tonight. And Crosby just finds him, and he turns around and just whips a shot on Fleury. It goes left. Fleury slides right for whatever reason. Maybe didn't anticipate the shot very well or whatever, but it just finds the back of the net, and it's 2-0 Pittsburgh. And all right, they're playing a really good game. And we get a few minutes to go in the period, and a Wild player just comes down, throws a shot from the goal line on Blomqvist, and it just sneaks through. Blomqvist, who had really good post coverage, was just right up on the goal post, and where there was about this much room, the puck just goes in the net. That's oh well. That's just it's one of those that's hockey type goals. Oh well, nothing you could do about that. Then, not only 40 seconds later, Kevin Hayes gets beat off the boards by Frederick Gaudreau. Kevin Hayes loses his man. Gaudreau corrals the puck. 1-2, leans forward and pops the puck in the back of the net. And Kevin Hayes just looks around going, what happened? There was a player here a few seconds ago, and now the puck's in the back of the net. Kevin, what are you doing? So, tied at 2 after 1. And when the Wild got the 2 goals, they felt it shifting. They were throwing shots on Blomqvist, who played great, who really did. But I was telling this on the live stream, get out of this period tied. You can't go down 3-2. And it came close to doing so. But we ended the period tied at 1. Heading into the second of the long change, Wild getting a few good shifts going. About a little after a minute in, some guys go off for a line change. Defensive pairing needs to get off. It was a 3-on-2 the other way, but gets broken up. Puck gets thrown the other way because somebody's going off for a line change, and there's Frederick Gaudreau at the blue line. Who's got him, and who's skating back to try and catch him? Oh, that's Lars Eller and Ryan Graves. What? Lars Eller trying to chase him down. Frederick Gaudreau comes in, shoots, scores. Low glove side. Beats Blomqvist. And I'm not going to put that on him. That's one-on-one, and that's hard to do. By the way, Lars Eller trying to catch Frederick Gaudreau out there is Wile E. Coyote versus the Roadrunner. All Frederick Gaudreau had to do is basically look at him and go, me, and off he went. And Lars Eller is just there like Wile E. Coyote with the knives and forks out going, I'm going to get him, and can't get him. 3-2. And for the majority of the second, the Pens do almost nothing. Except for a fight by Michael St. Ivany because John Morell or whoever was holding Crosby's stick and getting him angry. And St. Ivany was just like, motherfucker, come on. And got some good shots in. It was a good scrap. But it wasn't until like the 7-minute mark they decided to get offensive zone time. The guys are losing puck battles on the boards. Their forecheck is practically non-existent. They're getting beat to pucks by younger players. What's this team going to do? This is why they're probably getting beat out west, because everybody's faster than them. You can't do dump and chase if you don't have the legs. And they don't. Less than a minute to go in the period. Here's the kill shot. Is that less than a minute to go, puck comes out to Kaprizov there in the circles, throws a crossing Royal Road feed that goes right past, that's crossing feed. And credit to Matt Zuccarello, who just comes forth, lunges a stick out, and just gets the redirect into the net. Now, that's a nice passing play. What really gets me about that is that on that passing play, you have Chris Letang, who loses his guy. I don't even know where he is in the play. Elias Pettersson, who's defending the goalie like he's supposed to, but he's on the left side of the goalie. Nobody's covering the back door feed where Zuccarello is going to come in. He's not there at the moment. But who's standing in front of the goalie? Anthony Beauvillier. This puck just goes by him on the crossing feed. He's standing between Kaprizov and Mats. And what does he do? He watches it go by him. No stick, no block, no nothing. It just goes by him. And Matt Zuccarello goes, all right, okay, and knocks it in. What? Is pass blocking foreign to you? Did you not think it was going to get by you? What's that? Why are you just standing there going, I'm a hockey player? And it just goes right by him. 4-2. 36 seconds left in the period. We go into the third. And I go off after that second period. Into the third, 5 minutes in. The Pens get a goal. Richard Raquel, nice feed from Crosby, banks it in and makes it 4-3. And I said on the broadcast, you have to get a goal within the first 10 minutes, and they did that. But with 12 minutes to go, 3 straight penalties by the Pens. One was, it escapes me. Next was a trip by Kevin Hayes where a stick got stuck in the skate. That's just bad luck. And then a delay of game penalty on Lars Eller. Yes, they killed them off. All of them. Great. Good. But after that, they tried. There were a few chances. And then 6-on-5, few chances there. But still can't get set up because you're still losing puck battles. You're still getting beat to the puck. You're not winning battles out of the corner. What? What am I supposed to expect out of this? Kaprizov gets the puck along the boards, just whips it down toward the empty net. Erik Karlsson just stands there and doesn't even try to wave the puck down. Now, granted, I don't know if he's supposed to try and pinch the puck and keep it in. I'm not sure if he's supposed to knock it down. But Kaprizov, empty netter, bullseye, game over. 5-3. Wild win it. And then after the game, Fleury skates around. He gets a send-off. But my problem is this. This is another loss. And this team, with this loss, is now 31st in the NHL. And there's only 32 goddamn teams. Thursday, you play the Ducks, who just beat the Islanders, I'm pretty sure. And right now, I don't even know if you can beat them. I don't know. They're young. They're fast. You better thank God that the Sharks suck on toast. You know, I was listening to our boys, the Pens Collective, and I agree with them. Is this a game where you fire Sullivan? Not really. No, it's not. But, oh, well, it's good when Crosby gets upset. Or maybe we should tank. There's a really nice guy in Boston College right now. What are you going to do now? That's my question. Rust is injured. Sure. But you have a good replacement in Raquel. He's in. That first line looked really good. But I'd sit Bavalier. The crap that was pulled, he sits Thursday. You put Shea in. Or maybe there's somebody down in Wilkes you could bring up. This team has so many problems. That coaching is a problem, not the problem. And my thing is, if you fire him, who do you bring up? Oh, just somebody internally. Who, the guy in Wilkes-Barre? Well, yeah, it worked for Bialsma and Sullivan. And then what? This team is slow. This team, if this is the best they've played in the past 6 games, it's still not good enough. Right? What part of that don't you people understand? You played the best. You played in the 6 games and you lost. Yes, it's to a Western team you're not going to see very often, which is probably the one good thing about the past 4 games, or what's coming up in your 5th game, is that these are all West Coast guys you're not going to see again for a while. But you need to get points. You have 7. New Jersey has 14. Carolina has 12. The Rangers have 13. That's the upper echelon of the Metropolitan. I'm not expecting them to contend with them. You can't. But Columbus is having a great year. It's having a great year by all the crap they've been through. They're having a good year. The Flyers are the Flyers. You can laugh at them, but they know that they're bad. They know. Us? I mean, on a good night, we're mediocre. And well, maybe we tank this year. There's a faster team coming? What, in 2 or 3 years when it's all over? I just want to know what? What's the plan? What's the plan, Dutch? What's the plan, Sully? There is no center that's going to make this better. And it's not even election day. Oh, it's going to be a long and fun season. Oh, it is. But at least Marc-Andre Fleury had his night. So I guess that makes it a little bit better. I hope this doesn't happen against Anaheim on Thursday. Or maybe it does for the Chaos. Let's go, Pens. See you next time.